Hello everyone, how you all going? My friend Julie from Unearthly Wanderings wanted me to do a reading for myself. Um, I'm not sure why, but usually when I've done tarot readings for myself, they've always turned out really, really bad. But I'll try it with the oracles anyway, but we'll see how we go. I'm going to do the relationship spread, which doesn't just mean like love for a partner or whatever. It means love for people in general. Um, so it's a forecast card spread. We'll see how I go at this. The first card, Shaman. And the second card is Spring Equinox. I already shuffled these earlier. I shuffled for like, I don't know, 15 minutes to try to put what my questions were or my thoughts were into the cards. So instead of doing a general one for everybody, this one is basically, as I said, just for me. Gaia, sorry. A new moon. Right, Shaman, the first one, signifies my contribution to a relationship, which could mean how I am with all my fellow YouTubers, my friends, my family. So, Shaman. The deep, compassionate eyes of this Native American shaman portrays the wisdom of one who has seen or who knows he has witnessed visions, spirits, suffering, and joy, and knows that everything that exists has a spirit initially behind it. Able to travel beyond the veil of ordinary reality. Oh, page is stuck together, sorry. The shaman primary assessment is to discern and maintain the balance between what his human community takes from the natural world and what it gives back. When this relationship is out of balance, the shaman must do whatever is necessary to restore its balance, equal healing. The shaman lives his life in ceremony and treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death and even greater mystery of life. He works with his spiritual helpers, including the ancestral spirits, to help him in his service to his people, to the Earth Mother, and providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical worlds. Charged with relieving suffering as one of his priorities, the shaman does so by first always tending to the spiritual world, the sources of all illness. These healing powers have been passed along over the millennia from the ancient ones who knew the healing and curative powers of the spirit. All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or excuse me, I can't even say it now. Yeah, stem from all illnesses of spiritual. It may be due to loss, psychic intrusion, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to manifest conditions for which you seek help. Well, I do seek help because I need to know where my path goes from here. In all my 50 odd years, or 50 and more years, this year is the first time I've ever lived alone in my whole life. I know, weird. And I want to know which way I'm going to be proceeding in life. So if you hear a noise in the background, that's just my dog. As we all know, you turn the camera on and animals and kids come out the woodwork. My dog usually lies under the table and he doesn't move, or he's asleep on the couch. But turn the camera on, he's right here next to me and trying to get attention. Okay. So that's sort of telling me that I don't know, I've got to think about that one. It's teaching me some stuff, so okay. Second one. Spring equinox represents the other person and his or her contribution to this relationship. So that could be, as I said, all my YouTube friends, and I have quite a few now, so I have some very close YouTube friends. So hopefully, yeah, this is going to work out. This is going to be good. I'm feeling good vibes. So, spring equinox. Oh, it's the very next card. Okay. Rebirth. You thought this passage you have been on would never end, just as certain as the light in the world fades every few months, it makes its return and the earth rejoices. The fresh breath of spring sweeps away the cobwebs acquired from the absence of the light. The light in the new obviously increasing as nature begins to emerge in all her many forms, shapes and colours. That reminds us of the continual cycles of Mother Earth. This cycle of rebirth you are experiencing follows as a considerably challenging time, as tears you may have shed have cleared away for what has been gestating, which is now ripe and ready to emerge. That which no longer serves you needs to be put to rest, and that freshness and renews of spirit can be known to you. Sometimes birth can be painful, particularly in the passage we have just delivered. Yet what emerges can be fresh and beautiful. Be with the emergence of this next cycle with the faith and grace. Well, there you go. Yous are all my faith and grace. Okay, third card, Gaia. That's this one. The way in which these energies come together. So, receiving can be a sacred act if your intention is to honour a spirit. It is as holy as giving when performed with a humble and open heart. This is even truer when receiving much needed nurturing, so let others give it to you. It may be a stretch to do it at times because of childhood conditioning, but that habit has to be overcome. Yes, I know. I'm always the giver, never the receiver, and then when I do receive, I don't seem to accept it as easily. But I'm slowly learning. Your wounds can be healed. One way to achieve this is to nurture yourself and allow others to nurture you. Consider the actions you take that are self-nurturing. Nurturing. maturing, sorry. As you all know, I have to wear glasses when reading, and the writing in this book is very tiny. What comes to your mind when you really think about doing beneficial things for yourself? Set aside your ritualized habits and beliefs that restrict this pure act of allowing your body, heart, and soul to be nurtured. Lie on the earth and ask Gaia to rock you in her bosom as you breathe with her and relax into her loving care. Well, I've never laid on the earth. I quite often put my feet in the earth and talk to Mother Nature, so I'll have to try the lay down one. Right, the last card. New Moon, Insight and Understanding. New Moon, I think I've heard that one come up before. I'll find it in a minute. Right. This is a time to launch a project. Well, somebody else had told me that recently in one of the card readings I had done by Beyond Cassie. I've forgotten the channel now. I'm sorry. So sorry. Beyond Oracles. Oracles and Beyond. Sorry. Cassie, I love you. You have beautiful cards. You do beautiful readings. She told me the same thing too. A new relationship or renew something that has been put aside for a later date with your intentions and willingness to allow a full cycle to complete itself and which you desire will manifest. The seed of that idea is ready to emerge from the darkness of your subconscious into the full awareness. The next step to put into action what is required to fully realize this idea. A promise has two meanings. It can be a commitment, a guarantee to yourself or somebody else that is a particular thing will happen, or it can imply that someone or something specific is expected to happen when when your will is aligned with the will of the Spirit and your intention is focused upon what you wish to happen, there will be fulfillment and promise is kept. Wow. I'm amazed with that reading. That was quite good. I am feeling better with myself. I have my down days but we all do. But now, Danny from Chasing Bones and Spectres, I have a tree in his druid ring, and I'm right next door to Lou Rock and Omar Gosh. So, and I feel the energy coming from that druid grove immensely. I really do. So if any of you aren't joined up with Danny from Chasing Bones and Spectres, please go over and check his channel. He's a shaman, he's a druid, he's a priest. He's doing a druid grove in his yard. And it's amazing. It really is. Just the energy you can feel. Even through the camera, you can feel the energy. So I'm in that druid ring now, known as Kimmy. Only a certain few people call me Kimmy. The only one who used to do it years ago was my father. It makes me feel like a little kid again. So, and because Danny is older than me, I respect him. He's my elder, and yeah, he calls it Kimmy's tree, but I'm right next door to Lou Rock, which I appreciate. And thank you so much, Danny from Chasing Bones and Spectres. I have so much respect for you. So, well, this is my reading. Hopefully, if you can pick up anything from it, you can let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I don't, do this to get anywhere, but I love making friends and I support channels that I enjoy. Um, I don't just do paranormal, I do urbexing and things like that. So, I enjoy watching a few different channels. I'm not really into gaming though. But I'll watch it at times. One specific person I watch gaming, and he always shares my content out on his community tab. I would share you all out on my community tab, but I don't have one because I think you have to have thousands of subscribers to have a community tab, so I don't have one. But I do always share all my friends out on Twitter if possible. Um, so this has gone on a bit too long. I just read along because I live alone and my dog don't talk to me, and I've got a fish and that don't talk to me either. I don't feel alone now though. I really don't. I don't know. I feel different now, thanks to Danny. So much love to you all. Everybody please stay safe. I have so much respect for so many of yous. Okay? So take care, and I'll try to do something, again real soon. Okay? Thank you. Much love. Bye.